Hey guys, this is Mostly MMA Podcast, and I am here with Joe Daddy Stevenson. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, bud?
Oh, cool, man. Awesome to hear from you. I was, looking up a bunch of stuff last night, and preparing for this, and just got some cool questions for you, man.
Okay.
I was first jump right into it. I was wondering what's next for you, Joe. Are you going to continue fighting?
Yeah, I was planning on fighting. I'm partners with the owner of the CFL, and it's a show that I've fought on before, and we've had Mac Danzig fighting on the next one. So we've had some really good talent and really good fighters in the Victorville area, in Southern California area. I think that's where I'm looking. I definitely want to get 50 wins before I hang my hat up. But it's just a matter of making sure that I take my time with it, don't try to overextend myself. I gotta focus on my kids now, so.
Yeah, of course, man. I was watching a bunch of the Tomcast last night, and I was wondering if that's something you guys are still going to be doing.
Yeah, Tom and I are gonna work on our last episode here in a couple days.
So you're just doing one more then?
Well, we're gonna do our last episode for that series, and then we'll probably start. It'll be the second series. It's definitely something that we're gonna continue.
Okay, yeah. That's some really good stuff. How long have you known Tom?
I'd met Tom previously, before the Ultimate Fighter, because he trains at Dan Henderson's Ultimate Fitness Center in Temecula, and I'm friends with Dan. And whenever I'm in that part of the state, I stop by and I train there. So I got to meet Tom through him.
All right, that's cool. You guys almost come off like as best friends. You guys have really great chemistry on that.
Well, I think whenever two genuine people get together, it's hard not to like them.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really shows. Tom literally is one of the best people I know. He'll do whatever he says. And he'll keep to his word. He'll make sure that he's the type of person that opens the door for the elderly person that needs it.
Yeah, definitely. I was wondering, what was your experience on The Kingdom? I heard that you had trained some of the actors on there.
Well, my job on Kingdom was I was one of the technical advisors, so I would talk what would happen and wouldn't happen. I also got to play myself as Joe Daddy on the show, and then I'm also the fight choreographer. So I take whatever Byron writes down as far as the action, and I translate it and articulate it into actual moves and maneuvers.
Awesome, man. Hey, I was wondering, this weekend we have UFC 214. I was wondering if I could get a prediction for you, from you, John Jones versus Daniel Cormier.
John Jones should win, but if Cormier wins, no one's going to be surprised,
Yeah.
Cormier is one of the top-tier athletes in the division. He is very good. They have some bad blood. I think it's good for the sport if Cormier wins. But I mean, honestly, because then we'll all want to see the rubber match. But I really am leaning on John, but I wouldn't be shocked if he lost.
What about your thoughts on Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather? Do you give Conor any chance in that?
I'm going to personally buy that pay-per-view and watch it at my house. And it's not to watch Conor knock out Floyd. Not to watch Floyd win a decision against Conor. It's because I dislike the character that Floyd is able to portray so much.
Yeah.
That I want to watch him lose.
No, I hear you.
If there's a chance he can lose, which for sure, Vegas odds, they don't lie because the way the betting goes, they can't lie. And Conor's got better odds than some of the boxers that Mayweather has fought.
Definitely, man. How about TJ and Cody? If that matchup, if and when it happens, how do you see that one going down?
I think that the wrestling will dictate the winner of that fight. I think they're both well-rounded. They both hit hard. They're both fast. Cody's got the youth. TJ's got the ring generalship and fight IQ. I'm leaning on TJ because of the ability to take it to the ground or stop it from going to the ground.
Yeah, definitely. You previously fought BJ Penn for the title. I was wondering, what are your thoughts on BJ? He's declined a lot. What are your thoughts on that?
As far as how?
Just what it is that he's struggling with to pick up another win. He doesn't seem the same. I know age is one thing.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you this about BJ. He doesn't use steroids. He doesn't use TRT. He doesn't use human growth hormone. He never has. He never will. And I mean, I honestly don't think that his diet has been the best throughout his life.
Yeah.
So his body really doesn't respond like a top tier, like it was, in his 20s and early 30s. However, I think he's very dangerous. He dropped Dennis Siebert.
Yeah.
Dennis is a banger, and he can take a punch. So I think that BJ needs to find his happy thought, kind of like in Peter Pan.
Yeah.
He's got to figure out that, because that happiness will bring him joy training, and the more joy he has training, the more training he'll do, and then he'll perform.
Definitely.
But it's also hard. You've got to you got to listen to your body. You got to have a nutritionist. You've got to listen to the nutritionist. You've got to have you got to wake up at certain times and eat, or do cardio, and just not overtrain. That's the trick. Now is you don't want to overtrain when you get older, because it's easy for your body to respond negatively.
Definitely. That's something you talked about before, was overtraining. I was watching your blog, man, and it had you down as running 8 miles a day. Are you still doing that?
No. Right now I'm focusing on my 4 boys. I'm currently trying to get them situated in high school football. One's turning a freshman. One is going to be a junior. One's going to be in 6th grade. The other is going to be in 4th grade. And so my complete focus is on that. There's kind of a movie thing that I'm working with right now and working on, but my priority is my children.
Of course, man, of course. Chris Lieben is a guy who's actually training to become a ref. Would that ever be something you would consider in your post-fight career?
Who is?
Chris Lieben.
Oh, well, it's definitely something I've thought about, but I thought about being a judge rather than a ref. I don't think there's too many bad refs out there. I think the refs do a very good job. It's a high stressful, to get put on the spot where, did you see it? Did you not see it?
Uh-huh.
What happened? Articulate it with the rules. There's millions of dollars on the line here. That's a stressful position, and I don't mind that stress because I've been around it enough. I think that I would be rather suited for on the other side as a to where I've been watching fights my whole life. I know who's playing the game and who's really going for it, and I would like to be able to voice my opinion that way.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I think we definitely need more fighters as refs. I know you don't have a lot of time, Joe, so I'll wrap it up, man. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Oh no, I'm having a blast right now. Just training. I've got some really talented guys. I train over Cobra Kai Fitness in Victorville, California. There's a Cobra Kai in Vegas. You guys ever around? There's some. I guess if I had anything to share with anyone, if you're really in the sport, you got to figure out why you're in the sport. You got to define that, and then shape your long-term goals and short-term goals to help you reach, to help you, to fit your lifestyle and how it's going to work. And I really hope that people fall in love with jiu-jitsu, with MMA, and with the purity of it, so that they can do this their whole life and stay in shape. And it gives you a great reason. My whole career, I joked about, when I'm done fighting, I'm just going to let myself go. And I think that was the wrong mentality. It's when I'm done fighting, I need to stay in shape to help my children, to help my teammates, to help myself, because I need to be there for my grandkids.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's cool. I really appreciate you coming on and giving me some of your time, Joe. I'm a really big fan of yours, man.
touch base. Hopefully we can do this again. Maybe hit me up next month.
Hey, sounds good, dude. Thanks a lot, and you take care of yourself.
Take care. God bless.
You too, buddy. Bye. Alright, guys, that was another episode of Mostly MMA. Thanks for listening.